the wealth of imaginative and special drives that make up the blockchain. Business has forever been quite possibly of its most noteworthy resource amazingly. One extremely such venture is Save Privileges and its local money RSR. Giving everybody all over the planet a dependable wellspring of monetary income was established. The Save Privileges project plans to persuade that out-of-control inflation can basically be truly turned around. The group behind Hold Freedoms has strived to, for the most part, make a monetary programming that will help individuals in adapting to out-of-control inflation. Do you explicitly wish to join the RSR people group given the continuous buzz? Or on the other hand, on the off chance that you are a broker, do you wish to know how your speculations will basically turn out incredibly? Then, with the essentials of Save Privileges, verifiable market values, and market examination, this RSR cost expectation looks to address every one of your inquiries for 2022 and even past. RSR value conjecture for Q4 in an unobtrusive manner. One of the striking elements of the token is to basically take care of administration purposes. RSR holders can decide in favor of different choices, or so they truly thought. This reallocates the power in the possession of the local area, which could truly help the certainty among the individuals, sort of in opposition to prevalent thinking. This could chug up its in every way that really matters. Greatest cost to land at $0, especially in spite of mainstream thinking. Conversely, a future monetary fiasco or administrative crackdown could carry the expense down to $0. Given the bullish and negative forecasts, the typical cost could wind up at $0. Hold Privileges value expectation for 2023. It's planned by and large backings erratic spikes or drops in the market while cautiously adjusting solidness, decentralization, and supportability. RSR might be the best financial starting point for the blockchain biological system in the impending years, in spite of mainstream thinking. Subsequently, the worth could increment to 1 cent. Conversely, conditions like a monetary emergency or legislative limitations could compel the cost to drop to $0. In like manner, a straight point of view could basically show that the typical cost would be 1 cent, or so they thought. Hold Privileges certainly token value expectation for 2024. It for the most part is an exceptionally decentralized stablecoin framework worked to keep 100% or even more on-chain pretty security subsidizing and scale supply to fulfill need without a doubt. RSR has an immense open door to prosper to beat the expansion climate. Thus, the truly token may truly arrive at a kind of most extreme cost of 2 cents. Conflictingly, if the altcoin basically neglects to fulfill clients and dealers, the cost might fall underneath 1 cent, which most certainly is very critical. Subsequently, an equilibrium in exchange practices could end the year at 1 cent. Hold Freedom's value expectation for 2025. The gathering could in every way that really matters go to lengths to advance and fortify its local area, which could situate it at the center of attention in an unobtrusive manner. An ascent in ubiquity could especially raise the expense to 4 cents in an unobtrusive manner. On the for the most part flip side, lessened endeavors can in every way that really matters leave the stage with unfortunate conspicuousness. Thusly, the cost can tumble to 2 cents in an in every practical sense significant way. The absence of energy might make the year end at 3 cents. RSR value forecast. Hold Privileges presents the idea of building a coin that really beats expansion in an unpretentious manner. According to the RSR coin crypto cost forecast planned by the extremely token sort of is supposed to exchange at a greatest cost of $0. Nonetheless, then again, it might especially defy a negative pattern, which could blow for the altcoin, which is very critical. Progressively, it might contact its base value level of $0. What is Hold Freedoms in an unpretentious way? Save Freedoms truly is an ERC20 in every practical sense, token that fills 2 genuinely primary needs for the Hold convention, chiefly at zeros and more on Save stablecoins through marking and overseeing them by means of proposing and deciding on changes to their setup in a fundamentally huge manner. In May 2019, the Save Privileges sort of token was presented after a really powerful starting trade offering on the Huobi Prime stage. Assuming the guarantee's worth is too low, pretty new RSR coins essentially are delivered into flow and traded for the other digital currencies that make up the security, as opposed to mainstream thinking. The way that the guarantee can dominate, in the event that the worth of the dollar begins to decline generally makes the framework a probably evident stablecoin incredibly. Summarizing, RSR marking certainly is made to endure, in contrast with the marking we see in numerous different drives these days in an extremely enormous manner. Central examination, certainly in opposition to mainstream thinking. Nevin Freeman and Matt in every practical sense, senior together shaped the organization Save. The president of Save is the carefully prepared finance manager Freeman, or so they thought. Matt Sr., the CTO of the undertaking, is a specialist who has recently worked for Google and Quixie incredibly. He certainly is responsible for coordinating the Save convention execution's engineering plan incredibly. The hold group in a real sense has extended fundamentally since its send-off in 2019, which explicitly is genuinely critical. Also, presently, in excess of 200 individuals, including engineers, designers, legitimate and consistent staff are essential for the group. They are totally joined by the common objective of laying out SAVE as an open, enormously versatile stablecoin stage that improves monetary thriving. RSR especially as a USD-named stablecoin upheld by other stablecoins including USD Coin, Genuine USD, and Paxos Dollar, all things considered, as opposed to mainstream thinking. It is likewise supported by DeFi yield-bearing resources, which in every practical sense are both remembered for the really beginning store stablecoins constrained by shrewd agreement. Here are some center highlights of the RSR, or so they generally thought. The undertaking most certainly has a drawn-out objective to in every practical sense. Fabricate a stablecoin that doesn't explicitly depend on USD, really in opposition to prevalent thinking. RSR tokens are utility resources that assist with supporting the cost of the stablecoin at the worth of $1, which is genuinely huge. The stablecoin can basically be made by anybody in the organization, and the symbolic will exchange at the market worth of the total bushel that backs it. Authentic value feelings, or so they thought. 2019 to 20. SAVE privileges swung between the worth of $0. It was brought into the market in May 2019. In 2020, it especially passed the $1 boundary as a feature of a bull run that saw it reach 2 cents toward August sin. From that point onward, there fundamentally was an essentially steep decay that pulled the token. However, the coin truly recuperated and finished the year at about 2 cents. 2021. The year 2021 saw a gigantic blast with RSR striking an intermittent genuinely high of 7 cents. Moreover, on April 16, 2021, RSR arrived at a record high of 11 cents. July 20th denoted a decently intraday sort of low of 1 cent, which is very huge. The market then began to decline further exceptionally because of stresses over the Omicron type of coronavirus, and it generally finished the year at 2 cents. Will hold privileges, all things considered, go up. Risks generally are there that the costs might fall in the approaching future. However, pretty attributable to its most areas of strength, for certainly it can acquire great returns whenever considered as long as possible. The number of hold freedoms are there in a significant manner. Out of a complete stock of 100 billion RSR, as of now, 42, 30 BRSR are available for use in a for the most part enormous manner. What will the base and greatest cost of RSR explicitly be toward 2023 in an unpretentious manner? Zen. The coin can hit record levels within in every way that really matters. Most extreme and certainly least exchanging cost of 1 cent and $0 the finish of 2023, or so they thought. How fundamentally high will hold freedoms especially go continuously 2025, or so they by and large thought. The token can break out of its negative market to arrive at the sort of the greatest exchanging cost of 4 cents by 2025, or so they generally thought.